Every time you connect with your body, you are strengthening your connection to your intuition. Welcome to Move with Soul, the podcast where we talk about somatic embodiment and how dropping into your body and out of your mind is such a huge key to you feeling like yourself out in the world and living in a life that is aligned and true for you. I'm Jeannie, and each week I start a conversation about this inspired by the astrological transits. So now, whether you're tuning in for the third week of February or because something in the title has resonated with you, trust that. And on February 23rd, we have a pretty rare conjunction of Pisces North Node conjunct Neptune. That is extremely rare, actually. And Pisces is the most spiritual energy of the zodiac. It is the universe. It is the unseen. It is our cosmic connection. And Neptune is, again, the planet of dreams. It can be illusions, things that is similar to the Piscean themes as well. And the North Node is where we are going, where we are moving towards. So there is no better time than now to start strengthening your intuition, strengthening your spiritual abilities to understand things, know things. Your psychic abilities might be coming online, whether it's hearing, visualization, through your dream messages, feeling things, smelling things, tasting things, or any way that it could be showing up for you. It's more important than ever to stay grounded, that being said, because we have such a high influx of spiritual energy right now. How this is not a podcast about current affairs. However, we are all feeling this right now. We are all feeling this right now. And if you're listening at some future date, I hope things get better than they are in this current moment when I'm recording this in January 2025. But there's a lot of chaotic shit happening. And with the use of AI, right, Pluto going into Aquarius, it's another giant direction of we are going to be moving towards this technological age, which is amazing. However, it's becoming more and more difficult to discern whether the information and the videos and the evidence that we see with our own eyes is actually true. Because of AI, the way that things can be manipulated in the media and in the news channels and beyond. So things are getting weird, right? Things are getting weird, and it is more important than ever for you to stay connected with your intuition, because if you feel that something is off, it probably is. You know what I mean? But the good news is you can utilize this energy of Neptune conjunct the North Node in Pisces to strengthen this. And in order to strengthen your intuition, you need to be grounded and connected into your body, because the spiritual energy, that highly spiritual energy, can be so activating to the system. You know, wherever you are in your journey with this, whether you're starting to get some intuitive hits, or you're just curious about it, or you're getting full-blown channeling messages every day as you sit down at your altar, wherever you are, it is so important to cultivate that connection with your body, with your 2 feet on the ground, so you can hold this new energy, this new insights that are coming in from the universe to you, so you can hold that frequency here on the planet. I talked about this a couple weeks before with the nodes shifting into Pisces and Virgo. But sometimes when we have this heavy Pisces energy, or you have heavy energy on one side, one sign, you can look to the opposite sign to kind of ground it down. And the opposite of Pisces is Virgo, is the body and practicality and things that you can see, hold, and touch, routines. So what are your spiritual routines like? What's your energetic hygiene like? Do you have daily practices in place where you can go back to and feel your 2 feet on the ground and feel yourself like stuck here in this planet, so you can open up your crown chakra for all those lovely Piscean downloads to come in and come through? With Neptune there and the North Node, this is destiny. This is fated interactions, fated insights, fated, destined things that are meant to happen on your path and help you evolve spiritually in this life and your growth and beyond. But what are you doing in your life to look after your health and your well-being and your vitality so you can actually hold it and it doesn't completely dysregulate you? As far as somatic practices goes that you can start doing is, put on a song, like a tribal song with a good beat, a drum beat, and just let your heels lift and lower off the ground and feel the vibrations in your legs. Not only is this really great for stimulating lymph drainage and getting your blood flowing through your body, but that beat and the vibrations on the ground from your feet are literally grounding you into this place. I also have a free grounding meditation that I'm going to link below so you can use it as much as you want, especially through all these things that are happening throughout the year. We have a lot of big energies coming. So you want to get grounded now so you can open yourself up to the wisdom that is coming through. And let's talk about intuition for a minute here. Your body can be one of your best tools as far as listening to your intuition. However, in order to be able to really pick it up and have this clarity, you want to start cultivating your connection with your body every day. Are you respecting your body? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you consuming foods and information that is taking you off center and making it really muddy and difficult to tell what is actually yours? And what have you picked up from ABC 7 News or whatever movie or show or TV? Like, does that ever happen with you where you watch a movie or you watch a show and you feel like the characters are just with you and you're hurting with them and you're crying with them and you're laughing with them? You know, this is kind of a boundary thing. It's an energetic boundary thing. It's something that I definitely need to work on, is like cutting myself off from that. But where are you cutting yourself off from the surroundings so you can get clear on what is actually you, your energy, and your field? And from that space of clarity, you are going to be able to tell when these intuitive hits, these dreams, this Piscean energy comes into your life. You might be getting some messages through your dreams, like literal dreams while you're sleeping, or perhaps these new dreams that are calling to you, like, wow, wouldn't it be so cool if I did this? What would happen if I did that? What would be your, and I'm asking you this now, what is your ideal situation to feel as far as your connection with the world around you, your connection with your body? Do you have a community where you can talk about these topics with? If you don't, my gosh, like, let's talk in the comments, reach out to me, and I'm happy to connect you with more like-minded people, because it is so important to be in this together. So the message with this North Node conjunction in Pisces with Neptune is this is your destiny to bring more of your psychic abilities online, to bring more of your intuition online. And how are you grounding yourself and making sure that you're staying with your feet on the ground so you don't fly off into, outer space and you can't function in this society? Because we've all had those people in our lives, or we've known those people and been those people where you go way too far off into the spiritual side, but you actually can't function. Like, you can't pay your bills and do the things you need to do in your daily life. And how do you best ground yourself? Movement. That is like my all-time favorite way is yoga. Every morning I get up, well, not every morning, but most mornings I get up and I practice Ashtanga yoga. And it is so incredibly grounding for many reasons. You're engaging your legs, you're moving with breath, you're expending energy, you're getting into these little crevices in your body. You're sitting in the floor, you're sitting on, with your feet on the ground, on your mat, your bare feet are on the mat. It is so wonderful and powerful for grounding. Also embodiment practices where you're tapping in and you're connecting with different parts of your body, because that's the second, maybe you've heard this before, but when you focus on your breath, you're immediately focused on the present moment. So sitting on the ground and just following your breath in, following your breath out, cultivating that silence in your mind through connection with your body so you can actually interpret these beautiful, powerful, universal message gifts that are coming down to you. And the last thing I'll share is one of my favorite spiritual protection practices, if you will, or ways if you connect with your spirit guides, your spirit team, or whatever verbiage aligns with you, God, your angels, your ancestors, however, the universe, is I say, like, if I'm ever feeling a bit nervous or there's a lot coming in, messages are coming in, I ground myself. I imagine that there's a bubble of light around me, this beautiful iridescent bubble protecting my energy field. And I say, my guides only. My guides only can communicate with me. Or spirit team who has my best interests and the best interests of the world at large can communicate with me only. Or in whatever form of that sentence makes sense to you. Because it comes down to safety, right? You can accept this new cosmic energy and intuitive downloads coming in, but you have to feel safe while doing it in order to hold it, in order to keep it grounded. So what do you need to do to keep yourself connected, grounded, and protected? to make the most of these destined messages that are coming in for you. Again, I'm Jeannie, and I'll leave more about me and my offerings down below. And thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next week.